Discuss that a little bit more. Art, why are you here?
Just to hear what you have to say.
Okay, for what reason?
What? Because I'm retired, I have nothing to do this afternoon.
Okay, okay. What do you do now?
Very little.
Ah,
I
well,
got veterans of allowance, you know, anything I want in retirement.
Yes. So what is it that you want?
Good question. What's on there? Health and happiness.
Health and happiness, okay? How do you get there?
Mistress.
Hi, welcome.
Hi.
Hi. Welcome.
Thank you, thank you. Should be interesting, right?
Hi there.
I hope so.
Sit, 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 sit.
What's your name?
Roland Jerry.
I'm sorry?
Roland Jerry.
Say it again.
With a B, Roland Jerry.
How do you spell that?
B-E-R-L-I-N-G.
Right, right.
E-R-I.
And that's your first name?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's our
wow.
last name.
Last name.
Interesting.
That's our last name.
That's your last name?
Yes.
I'm
What's your
sorry.
first name?
Patty Lee.
Patty Lee. Okay, Patty Lee.
I thought it was alphabetical there.
Al.
Al. Good. Wonderful. So we're going to start with this, and then I'm going to hand you a package. I don't want everybody going into the package until we start with this.
Okay.
Everybody gets distracted and starts looking at it and doesn't focus up here. So, my biggest question to you is, why are you here today?
Hopefully to learn something.
Okay, about what?
Retirement.
What do you think? What do you want to learn?
Well, I've been retired for a year,
Okay,
and it's okay.
it's just okay.
Well, he worked today.
I work today. I still miss what I used to do. And
What did you used to do?
I had a auto plus route for 35 years.
Oh, wow,
And I
okay.
visited service stations and repair shops. And, I grew a lot of friendships there. But I'm not there anymore.
Okay. That's one of the big things about when you retire, you have a tendency to leave a lot of your friendships behind. And in retirement, it's important to try and replace some of those. Yes, Patty Lee?
I've been retired for about 5 years.
Okay.
We had a better rhythm to our life when he was working, and now it's kind of like, well, some mornings we're up early, and sometimes we sleep till 10, and it's like, it's no
Okay.
rhyme or reason anymore. So, but both of us can go back to our work places and visit.
What did you do?
I worked in home health services for the blind in the senior center,
Okay.
and it's always nice to go back and visit them.
What did you do there?
I worked in the senior center.
Ah,
I picked them up as the driver, picked them up, and then play games, do crafts, fun things.
And Art, you told me you've been retired for 12 years?
Yeah.
12 years. What did you do before you
I
retired?
was teacher.
Teacher. What did you teach?
Mostly elementary school. junior high
Elementary school,
junior
okay.
high and elementary.
Okay. Great. And Ron, you work for Edie's and you have a route?
No,
What's it called?
I cover all of Long Island.
Cover all Long Island. My God, what are they going to do without you?
They'll survive.
They'll survive, they may not.
And every company survives without them. Nobody's indispensable.
Okay. So I'm going to ask this question again, and I'm going to ask it in a little different way. I want to know why you're here, because I want to know what's going on. Okay, what are you looking for? Does anybody know what they're looking for?
No, we want to see what's out there.
Okay. Okay, terrific. Does anybody know what they want to do?
Well, I do most everything I want to do with more time. I'm an avid skier. This year I have, when there's snow, this year I have 5 weeks already planned, but not local.
Okay,
I ride my bike almost every day, if I
Okay.
can.
okay,
I play racquetball 3 times a week, 4 times a week.
all right.
So I keep active that way. And when I have the desire to get my mind working, I'll go back out, like today I worked. But still, I don't want to infringe on the new owner. You know, he's happy to have me, it's good to see people, but, you know, he has to develop his own business.
Good, okay, I got it.
But still, there's something missing.
There's something missing, okay. Good, I'm glad you recognize that, that's very important. You think there's something missing in retirement because you don't know yet.
I have no clue what it's all about.
Ron's still working,
Okay.
and so he's trying to discover whether or not he wants to retire. Okay? And tell me about, Art, tell me about what it is that you're looking for. Do you know?
Just came to find out what you had to present, that's all.
Okay, I got you. Okay, so look, I have down here on the paper that there are 3 things you must do to get what you want out of your retirement. You're going to know who you are, and we'll do some of that work here. Who you are. What do you imagine who you are means? We're going to do some work in this area.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. Who are you?
I guess what we feel satisfied with is who we are.
Ah, good. That's nice. Anybody got another idea about who you are? No? Okay, we're going to talk about this because we're also going to do a very important thing. Has anybody ever written a mission statement? No, okay. So we're going to write a mission, your personal life mission statement. Because in order to find out who you are, you got to think about it a little bit. And we're going to do some thinking about it. I'm going to do what I call a self-assessment. To know what you want. To know what you want. How can you know what you want to do if you don't know what you want? And that comes from who you are. Why are you here? What do you think you should be doing or want to do? And that's a very important thing. And then to know how to get it. Once you've discovered what you want, it's not enough to say, well, this is what I want. You have to know how to get it. So a lot of people now discover what they want and discover that in order to get it, I got to go for training, I got to get this kind of a job, I got to do this kind of volunteer work, whatever it may be, whatever you decide to do, okay? And my job, my name is Stan Broitman, and I am a certified career, retirement, and business coach. I help people get what they want. That's my mission. And that took me several years to discover. I've been retired, for all intents and purposes, for 8 years. Actually, it's coming on 9 years. And I work for a bank. I work for more than one bank, but my last job was for JP Morgan Chase, and I was a district manager. So I managed branches. Okay, so here's the package. And we're going to do some work here today. I'm going to ask you to use your own brain and your intuition in order to do this. And what I do is I work with people to develop a plan. Sometimes that's financial as well. And now I need my glasses, which I'm always putting in some place and forgetting where I put it. You do
Leave them
that?
on the face.
Yeah, I know, it would be a good thing. Okay, these are reading glasses. All right, so this says Protirement, the new retirement. It says the new retirement. Well, it's not so new anymore because, you know, to tell you the truth, lately, over the last 4 years or so, people haven't been retiring as much as they did in the past because of financial situations. So, Protirement really means leaving retirement in a different way than our fathers and grandparents, etc. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. We're going to page 2. Page 2. The numbers are at the bottom right-hand corner of each page. I'm going to talk to you a little bit, and you're doing just fine so far, so you really don't have to worry too much about what it's like to participate in a group. But participation is, you get a lot more out of the group if you participate. So, what does retirement mean, and how is it different from pro-retirement? I developed my own model of what protirement means, and I'll discuss